Hi, this is Melanie of Pardesi Reviews, and I'm here to do a review of the Tamil film Viduthalai, or Freedom. If you're new to Pardesi Reviews, I do trailer reactions and film reviews of Indian cinema. Longtime viewers will know what a fan I am of the actor Vijay Sethupathi. So of course, because he is in this film, that was one of the main attractions for me. My theater was showing it at such weird times, like only one showing a day. I finally was able to catch it this week. And this is a film by director Vetrimaaran, of course, who gave us films like Chennai. And, but it's part one, okay? And I was like, wow. I will tell you up front, Vijay Sethupathi in part one is really nothing more than a cameo. He is this ever-present, just behind the scenes, just this presence, because he's the leader of a rebel group, the People's Army. Soori is really our main character. He is playing a young police officer sent out to this rural district they're trying to control. The opening scene is an incredible long tracking shot, showing the scenes of a bombing of a train. It's a jaw-dropping opening shot. And he is essentially just a driver ferrying food to all these rural outposts in the forest, and where they're trying to find this elusive leader and the People's Army who are responsible for these terrorist actions. So at first, your sympathy is completely with the police, but over the course of the film, wow. GVM plays a supervisor that comes in later in the film, but poor Soori goes through it, okay? And he falls in love with a local girl played by Bhavani. Any of the songs are really sort of montage songs between the two of them and their sweet, burgeoning attraction to each other. The final, half an hour, 20 minutes of the film, it has some incredible action set pieces, and shootouts in the alleyways of this small town, but also some scenes that were so incredibly difficult for me to watch. What the police were doing to some villagers, so incredibly difficult. We tell part of the story. A lot of the film feels like setup. I'll be honest with you, it's, 2 hours or 15 minutes or something. There were parts that felt a little slow, but then all of this stuff setting up the relationships that Soori's cop character has with different people, just comes to this tension head, like I said, in the last 20 minutes. I just felt like some of the pacing before that kind of lagged a little bit. But then after the credits started rolling, they showed some scenes from the upcoming part 2, which I think is going to be released later this year. I don't know that they have decided on a release date. And Vijay Sethupathi character will have much more of part in the second installment of this film. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's not just like an action thriller cop procedural. There's a lot of political philosophy. It's based on a short story. While it's not perfect, it's deeply impactful. Some of the action scenes, like I said, at the end were incredible. But for me, the highlight, Soori is an actor that I've seen, I think maybe more in supporting roles, but wow, the casting that Vetrimaaran did of bringing Soori as he's an outsider coming into this rural district. It's through his eyes that we see everything that's going on. And he just has this innocence and goodness about him. It's just really kind of a coming of age for his character. And I thought he did an exceptional job. Like I said, I was there for Vijay Sethupathi, and Soori completely won me over with his incredible performance. I'm looking forward to part 2. I'm also dreading it because, like I said, I was just like, certain scenes were very difficult, very difficult. All right, let me know if you've had a chance to see this film, what you thought about it. Let me know in the comments below. If you've heard anything about anything definitive on a release date, I heard December, possibly September. I don't know. So I'll be anxiously waiting to be able to see the rest of this story, learn more about Vijay Sethupathi's character, and hoping that certain people get their comeuppance by the end, because they didn't by the end of part 1. All right, follow me on Twitter at PardeziYT. Follow me on Instagram at Pardesi Reviews. And if you hit the bell here when you subscribe, you'll never miss another trailer action or film review.